Here we are at the start of the Permablitz, the first Permablitz at Eden Sanctuary. It's just our warm-up. People are just arriving. Here's Kim. She's our big facilitator for the day. She's got it all going. And so we're just starting with a little bit of weeding. And look, we've got to go all the way over there. There'll be an intro and a tour in a minute. So let's keep weeding.
Was that some question for me?
We were talking about whether, okay, so these garden beds need a lot of soil improvement.
Yeah.
So
They're doing a lot better than I thought they would be.
some things are, some things are not happy.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we could leave that in and dig around it.
I think it's
or-
just end of season.
Okay, so that was
It's been in for months.
yeah.
He only ever made one bean.
I'm slightly disappointed.
But maybe I didn't water him or fertilise him
Well,
enough.
they don't need fertiliser because they are fertilising.
Ah,
Yeah.
they bring the nitrogen down.
Yeah.
But beans still grow better in a healthy soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this. Even if you water,
hoping to go hole with your fingers.
Yeah. Loads of
Go
compost.
straight
We just didn't plan this really.
So I reckon pull the bean out. But eat the beans on it.
Perfect roll is they use a carrot. That's just brilliant.
I do want to go to his house and read it.
What about
That is tailed and this is Don and Anthony who helped design, and the amazing Fraser. I think it must be Fraser. Yeah, so we designed this Permablitz. So it's all about getting more food growing where people live. That's the underlying idea. So we're going to do veggie gardens, plant some fruit trees. What else? Fix up the roof, I think. Get some water. Manure. Stuff. What else is on there?
Yeah, on the door you can check out the task list and the base tells you what we've got for some time.
Yeah. So I think the plan is we'll do some fruit tree planting. Is that the next thing? A few things. Anyway, fix on the roof. Have lunch at that one. Finish up that 4. Gonna make a composting toilet after lunch. That. Yeah, brief other stuff that's fun. So the design is we're putting the veggie patches along here, which is a good place because they're right near the front of the house, so if you come in and out, so they can see them. It's not all the way back here.
And next door uses a lot of water, so we get all this free water that just runs over into the garden.
Yeah, and also because it's got some deciduous trees there, it means it's going to get the sun coming in the winter and a bit of shade on the sun, which is another good thing. So that's all that. What else? Oh, safety was the big thing. So we'll probably be using some tools and forks. And yeah, just be aware if you're using a tool, who's around you. I don't think we'll be using that extra. So yeah, that's good. So, look after your back when you're digging and using a fork. Yeah, I was sure around it. But yeah, if you can bend from your knees when you're digging and be using your butt muscles and your leg muscles, then you're not going to hang your back and you get really strong. Stomach and butt.
So if you notice that you're leaning over, that's when
Yeah, you can lean over but try to keep your back straight, so you can like that, and use your legs rubbing your back. So yeah, and I can help point out stuff like that. And when I learnt this, it was just I learned it from chopping wood actually. And you just realise that the tool does the work and your body doesn't have to do the work. So yeah, it actually feels amazing when you start doing it properly. You actually really feel how the tool works and how your body works. And it doesn't sound very exciting, but also inspired by that feeling. So
When you're weeding, try and keep your back straight and lean from your hips.
yeah. Yeah. Thanks for starting process. Yeah, safety. What else? We're going to do irrigation. Do you want to say something about that?
Yeah, so Fraser and I went shopping for irrigation stuff, and we're going to put in drip irrigation because it's very water efficient and helps the seedlings stay alive. They need a lot of water. Although time of the year, less so. So yeah, I'll do a brief workshop on that, and then we'll put it together. So whoever wants to do that at the time can get involved.
Yeah. So I think, should we have a couple of things happening at once, like the irrigation and the fruit trees, or maybe just talk to everyone?
Yeah, there are. I thought you'd bring your little book, but yeah, there's a few things happening at the same time.
Yeah, I've got the book here. Yeah.
Okay, what's written in
should
there?
we introduce
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
few
let's do
things
it.
and then people can pick which one they like?
I think we could do an introduction and then we'll do
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, yeah, maybe your name, where you're from, and something you'd like to learn today. So,
Well, my name's Fraser.
okay, who's that?
I'm from here,
Yeah.
Eden Sanctuary.
Yeah.
I want to learn. That's a good question. Lots of things about making where things should be planted and what will make everything have the best chance they can,
Yeah.
and how to keep more community here. If people want to come
Okay.
and share and receive good benefit from it.
Anyone?
I'm John. I moved to Adelaide about 3 weeks ago from Melbourne, and I grew up in Sydney. I just want to get a sense of how these things work. I don't have a garden. I sort of plan on living in cities and not having gardens.
Mhm.
Future, but I think it's cool.
Well, here, this is your garden now.
Cool. All right. Well, I have a garden. So yeah, I guess I need to learn lots of things then.
My name's Liam. I'm from Adelaide. I live in a little place in Glandor where I don't actually have much garden opportunity there, so
Yeah.
I can get my hands in some soil.
Well, my name's Morgana and I live here, and I'm really interested in how to make our food producing plants as productive as possible. Just little things that we can do to make that more fruitful.
I'm Kim. I live at Christie's Beach. Probably want to learn how to organise these events a bit better. Elise.
Hi, I'm Elise. I just wanted to say hi and check it out.
I'm Emily, I'm from Melbourne and I'm doing my PDC at the Food Forest. That's where I met Dom, and I'm excited to learn more about drip irrigation.
PDC.
A permaculture design course.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm from Myland, and I want to learn how to make a compost toilet.
Awesome.
I'm Dom. I'm living in Bowden. Wanted to get more experience with using the design principles that I'm learning in permaculture to actually decide what to plant and where to plant it, so that it's an easy system to maintain and it produces a high yield.
I'm Lydia. I live in Adelaide for a year, but I'm from England. And I like to learn anything, everything.
I'm Wendy. I live in Semaphore, and I want to learn how to plant some bitches.
I probably should talk about the whole Permablitz concept as well. So the idea of Permablitz, it's based on permaculture design. And the idea is that people can get together, get to know each other, have fun, do stuff and learn by doing it rather than just going to a class and hearing about it. And it's been started in Melbourne quite a few years ago, and they've done about 100 of them, so we're kind of following on their model of how they organise. And yeah, anyone can have that at their house. It's great if you can. In Melbourne they say that you should come to a couple before you have one at your house, just to get a bit of an idea. But because we're kind of just starting out and still working it all out, it's kind of anyone who wants to have one can do that. So yeah, if you kind of enjoying it today and want to do something at your place or someone else's place, that would be awesome. And some people that want to learn about design can come and help you plan that as well. So me and Dom and Anthony have come here a few times to work out how to plan
Kim?
that. Yeah.
I think either today I'll set up an email list so everyone can find out when there's more, or they could ask if they want to have one.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's already an existing mailing list. So
That's something that's still needing
I'll
to
get
get
everybody's details
Yeah.
if you want, and we'll get that started so that it's an ongoing thing.
And I thought maybe if we don't finish everything today, we could have a follow-up one here.
Yeah, well, I would
So,
look at the size of this place.
Yeah.
We could have ones here regularly if
Yeah.
you want to. I want this garden to feed 50 people and
Yeah.
have events here all the time.
Yeah. So people that want to learn about design can do that as well. So it can be someone who's done a permaculture design course, but you don't have to. You can just be interested in wanting to learn and
Yeah, the last few months,
apply design to a real thing rather than just practicing.
all of us meeting together and going through the design and learning from each other, and there's a lot of thought has gone into today.
Yeah.
We had lots of plans and we've just sort of grabbed the bits that seem to have flowed the best, but it's really nice to be part of the planning process. So
Yeah.
I'd recommend that for
I
future
think
ones.
we've learned a lot about how to organise and made a few mistakes. But yeah, it's great. Is that everything about Permablitz? So I've been doing this for quite a while and been in quite a few events, so just ask me anything about gardening or how to organise or anything like that. So is there anything else we need to mention?
Any questions?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Health timetable. Design. I'll wait for the train. Stretching.
Oh yes.
Should we do some stretching?
Yoga time, Oscar. Well, it's gardening yoga for the right muscles. Move over here so we can... This is a nice warm-up. Just breathe in and reach up. And touch the roof on the side. And then lean over to one side. Breathe in, come up. And then the other side, breathe out. Come up. Lean back just a little bit. A little more. A little more. Breathe in, come up. And shake. Oh, you go forward too.
What about a cat stretch?
Stretch the cat.
So you just put your hands shoulder width apart and you spread your fingers out and you put your knees hip width apart right below your hips and your hands below your shoulders, and then you breathe in and look up and arch your back that way, and then breathe out and arch your back that way. You just keep doing that with your breath in and out, and that's a really good stretch for your particularly lower back, which is vulnerable.
Next stretch.
One more.
Okay then. Good stretch. That's what I was thinking.
Your opposite side of your lower back.
I really feel my whole body loosening up. When you got one for our neck? Alright, let's touch your chin to your chest. Breathe deep, feel the stretch in your back. Let it relax, and then look up at the sky. Come back up. Look over to the left. To the front. Look over to the right.
lean to the left. Up, lean to the right. Somebody else? Another stretch.
Just a general memory. Knees and hips.
Shoulders.
Shoulders.
Ankles.
Silent disco or no disco?
I've got music in my head.
Pokey pokey.
That's stretching.
I reckon we should do some arm stuff.
Yeah.
So big circles, and then we slowly make them into smaller circles.
Oh, yeah.
And then back the other way. Make them slowly get bigger. Take one arm over to the other side and squeeze it over. Other side. Grab your elbow up above, pull it down. Try and keep your neck up straight, breathe deep, stretch that shoulder. The other side. I think we should do one or two little things with our legs as well. Step forward, push your back knee down, foot flat, so you push your back knee down just to stretch your calf. And then we'll just do a couple of squats just to warm ourselves up. And then lean forward. Probably feel that stretch in your front leg. Then swap legs. Keep your back foot flat and push that knee down just to stretch the back leg. Let's do a couple of squats. And then we lean forward. Alright.
Okay.
To the workshop board, and let's start going through what's up there. Tree planting.
Maybe irrigation, because we got into those garden beds.
You screw it on there. Maybe we can actually screw it on later. But the idea is that we're going to screw it on to step down the pressure so that it doesn't like put too much pressure on the pipes that exist. Because at the moment it's got a sprinkler which lets off pressure at the end, but we'll probably take those sprinklers away because they're inefficient. So the next thing is we follow that pipe. We go. So it comes to here, and we're like, okay, we want to water this garden bed, so we're going to have to get a connector that lets it come out like that. We got a bunch of those from a very nice gardening store, so we'll cut it with this, and then we'll stick the two bits of pipe in, and then we'll stick this coming out. And then we've got lots of this, so we'll have to design something that makes sure there's lots of drips regularly in this garden bed, if that makes sense. There's already a couple coming out, so I don't know how.
Would it work, say, to start at one end, sort of come out to the middle and then go around the corner and just run one long thing along through the centre?
Yeah, that makes sense. So if we started here,
Should I stop this now, do you think?
come out here,
Do we know anything about the conditions needed by
and then
Okay, so look up what the
so we've got. I suppose what we could do is we could have one of these coming out, and at the end it could twist, so if you put that at the end, and along here you can have one like that, and maybe that one. Like if we want to put it maybe here, like one coming out here.
So there'd be one hose along here, one hose along here, one hose along here.
I think that would be perfect.
Okay.
And
So-
using minimum number of the little junction things.
Yeah.
Will we do the same over there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Right. Figure out which direction we stick it. That feels about right.
Short face of me.
And then everybody has a little piano.
Very well. What? Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad. Just woke up, so.
So barely surviving.
Oh no, it's just
Anyone wanna
went to work and then
press down
friend
on
Cam
that?
had a late supper thing at town. It was about 11ish, and
Is that tree properly upright?
I think he's stuffed
Belinda
Bit near the left.
home and said, yeah, it's happening again.
Is the tree on a lean?
It's a bit left leaning.
Well,
It's all right.
yeah, it's political.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it sounds
The right
so
lean.
good. Sweet. I don't know
Is that better?
got some chickens on the run out.
It's
so
leaning forward still, but
I
yeah.
just drove past to get a week.
It's alright, it'll make it easier to reach up and get through.
You came just in time for lunch.
Oh, you're right, you're right. I'm going to get stuff at the shop still.
Going to use this shovel here.
So it's nice.
Okay, so we dug a
Okay.
hole, we put in compost around it,
Yeah, a couple avocados.
and now are we doing a well around it?
I'm doing it well now. You mean just a lip to capture the water?
Avocados take a
We
long
might want to put it over there.
Yeah, probably. Add some out the front. But
You're that when you want the hose on.
Yeah, avocados.
So just put them in the one that the body's got a bit more shade. It's also a bit cooler as well, blah blah blah. But now we've got rain pattern came through the other day, so yeah, that's great. But
Welcome
so this
home,
like
nectarine
such
tree.
new trees.
Very good.
good practice.
Alright, is the hose on its way?
Yep.
Where is it?
It's right behind you.
Standing on it.
I don't think that one's connected.
Alright, go ahead.
We connected it.
I got one.
Hey, Fraser, did your neighbours have a compost?
I don't
I
know.
really
Maybe you
like
could have a communal compost.
That is a great idea.
And put it over
Beginning
that
of
side
something
of their
good.
house.
Is the water pressure good?
Yeah.
Water's good.
Do we want some more of a well on your side, Jim? Here anyway.
You gotta hold your hands behind your back and go, hi! If you get nude, make that a conquest mud pit up there.
I was about to say, if it wasn't that feral compost, I'd let you put some stripes on it and stuff, but that stuff is a bit smelly.
That's what they wanted the clay for.
We're going to say some words?
Some words.
Like, grow well, be strong, be bound.
We could do a grow dance.
Go on, give us
Hold
a...
him and give him
How's it
some
going?
love.
A bit like that. Ah, good.
Like this. This is what we think you should do.
Can we all smile at it?
We all touch it.
Biggest smile you got. Biggest smile you got, kid. There we go.
Thanks to the people who grew it, and the sun, and the rain,
And the chlorophyll.
Pardon, the chlorophyll.
Here we are, we've weeded everything, and now we're laying some irrigation. There's our little kale patch. Yum, yum, yum. And we've got the little toddlers, training them up. They'll be feeding us all for generations.
Tree there. And there's that tree there.
Yes, there's 2 hammers just in here.
Yeah, and because I mean, looking right now, there's a good amount of light. So
I think they're in the glue crate near the front door.
somewhere, yeah, that's pretty
So we're planting this persimmon tree, and if we put it there, the pathway will still be walkable and it won't put persimmons on the cars.
These ones don't really drop
Great.
so much as you pick them.
What about Pedro, where the seal is there?
This
Not
is
too low?
close to the path.
Yeah, okay, so you can come
Somewhere,
this
I
way.
mean, somewhere in here.
Okay.
And getting the water over there, we'll just bend this one.
Yeah. Get a bend and put a bend in it. What's this?
We don't have any bends at the moment.
I'll see if we can find a bend.
Oh, great. Here we go. Pedro and Anthony have planted this persimmon tree. Give us a wave.
Ian, what do you think about hooking some rope over that limb